What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the reaction channel, Ryan's Average Reactions, and today we're watching some Kitchen Nightmares content from BabbleTop on YouTube. The title of this video is Top 10 Gordon Ramsay Shutdowns from Kitchen Nightmares. Here we go.
I'm sorry, and I'm so disappointed, but whatever you're eating now, just stop. Stop.
Gordon Ramsay is perhaps most famous for shutting down his chefs with searing insults.
JP!
Yes, chef.
Just pathetic! JR!
Yes.
JP, just pathetic.
Just ridiculous!
Also been known to shut down entire kitchens when a restaurant isn't performing to his standards. So we went through a bunch
I think Gordon has a secret fetish with, like, punching food, because I've seen so many clips of him just smashing food.
of history to bring you a deep dive into the top times that Ramsay closed down the kitchen. Let's get into it.
You, and you!
The grasshopper.
This one you'll love. This one is one of my favorites.
It's actually pretty rare for Gordon to completely shut down an entire kitchen or restaurant, as he has to actually feel like people's lives are in danger to do so. But in cases like the Grasshopper restaurant, it was pretty clear that things were near that level when Gordon visited for his sit-down. Unlike with other shutdowns though, Gordon didn't even let the Grasshopper stage its first night of service.
Touch it. It's raw.
As he discovered pretty much immediately that the kitchen had a serious problem with cross-contamination. Cross-contamination is, as Ramsay puts it, basically the first thing that you learn as a chef not to do. But it's as if that was one of the specialties of the Grasshopper, as they were storing all sorts of different raw and cooked meats near one another in the small refrigerator
All of them look so clueless, too, when they show them.
in the kitchen. That prompted Ramsay to stride into the walk-in freezer, where things went from bad to worse, as there was more cross-contamination there,
Oh, God, what is that? What is it, like oyster juice?
and really just a ton of contamination, period, with super slimy chicken breasts, as well as a large piece of salmon that looked like it had
Oh, my Lord, I don't... Oh, my Lord, it looks like it has a bunch of, like, glue all over it, like Elmer's glue or something else, and I'm not going to go there. Let's keep our minds out of the gutter.
Attacked by cats!
Because of that, Ramsay shut things down until those
I mean, imagine the person that orders that and probably spends $20 on salmon that looks like it's disintegrating in front of you. I don't even know if a maggot would want to eat that.
issues could be addressed, and from the looks of it, it couldn't have come any sooner.
Come on, guys.
I got to write this one down. The Grasshopper. Kitchen Nightmares. I'm starting to watch the full episodes of Kitchen Nightmares on my Patreon. I just watched one last week on the Patreon. So I'm just writing episodes down that are good to watch. As always, the Patreon's down below. If you're someone that likes supporting Patreons for full episode reactions, I think I got one of the best ones on Patreon. We're almost up to 200 paid patrons. So check it out. Link in the description. We'll do a bunch of content on there. Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, freaking Golden Girls. Whatever you want.
It's not bread pudding, it's rotten
I'm
shrimp.
closing the place down. Switch it off! Hey, Panini Head, are you listening to me?
Yes.
You're gonna kill someone!
The edit with the panini. Panini.
I'm eating here!
This inspection didn't start out great. Ramsay first found a display cart that had food that was at least a week old on it,
That looks like cat food, number one.
but in reality had probably been much longer, as some of it was rock hard. After slow service led Ramsay to
I really like the sound effects they're putting in this.
some plates of food that appeared
Food sitting for 19 minutes. At that point, why even bother going out to eat?
unchecked, things went from bad to worse, as he discovered a lot of rotten spinach on the plates that were waiting to be sent out. The sloth and slovenly chef calmly explained that the
Oh my God, he called him a sloth.
spinach came pre-washed to the kitchen.
Oh, that's so messed up. Shout out to the Goonies, though.
Something that Ramsay clearly had never heard of before, because it doesn't happen. But that's not all, as Ramsay ended up finding out that someone actually sold from the aforementioned display-only tray too.
Oh no.
Beyond that, there were some rotten shrimp sitting above the display-only dessert tray that was so old that the chef mistook it for an old bread pudding.
Oh, you think I'm gonna stand here and watch you serve contaminated food?
No.
Yeah.
In fact, it's still hard to tell exactly what it was, but it was definitely bubbling, as Ramsay pointed out.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. That shrimp? I'm mesmerized by how disgusting that looks. That looks like something that you would have to eat on Fear Factor. First of all, to win money, okay, not to pay to eat.
Right before shutting down the entire.
Look at that. I can't believe that might be the nastiest thing I've ever looked at on Kitchen Nightmares ever. Sorry, I'm. When was that shrimp? What year? 1930? I've watched people on YouTube eat those like fermented eggs from like the 1900s, and those look better than this.
Entire kitchen, as he'd seen enough, or in the case of that shrimp pudding, he'd seen more than enough.
This is not a romantic eat out. This is a Valentine's
Hey, Michael.
massacre.
That's got to be. I'm going to say that's 5-year-old shrimp. That has to be.
Everything in there was putrid.
What?
Everything in there was putrid.
How long has that been in there?
What was that?
Give me an answer because I'm myself.
The moment that shut this restaurant down starts with Ramsay going down to the basement and immediately finding rat traps and rat droppings, as well as copious amounts of fruit flies and cockroaches. When he asks the owner if the restaurant has rats, the response is that rats are everywhere. As Ramsay
Oh, what a great response.
starts looking around the kitchen at the meat selection, one of the staff tells
Holy moly.
him that everything in the kitchen was literally putrid, as it was. The meat was really not even meat anymore, but some sort of meat goo that you can smell even if you're just watching this video.
Tell him in your language he'll kill somebody.
That's all Ramsay needed to see as he saved a few customer lives by shutting down this dump, at least for the day. Why?
You
Well, what?
are a walking disaster. Lift it up. The fridge is full of
Why indeed? Well, this kitchen wasn't the worst that we've ever seen on Kitchen Nightmares. It's up there in terms of the general mismanagement that went into cooking that much food for a restaurant that maybe gets 20 customers a day. Ramsay went into a walk-in freezer and found enough food to feed an entire army and went through it disgusting bit by disgusting bit. It was clear that the owner thought that buying in bulk was the way to go. And then the
I feel like that's such a thing that all these companies, these restaurants do. It's like if you're a failing restaurant who isn't getting any customers, why are you pre-buying in bulk enough food to serve 10,000 customers? Like, that works if you are doing crazy business to be prepared. But when you have 20 customers a day, you don't need to be doing this, and then all that food just either goes to waste or it ends up legitimately causing illnesses. Okay, we don't need another pandemic.
cooking in bulk made more sense after the bulk food started to go bad. There were pounds and pounds of leftover mixes for burritos, enchiladas, and just straight up ground beef that had solidified
What is that?
into a gigantic, disgusting mess.
I wouldn't trust you running a bar. Let alone a restaurant.
Shout out to Hotel Hell, where if you watch enough episodes, you end up seeing Gordon's ass about 10 times a season. Okay, trust me. I've watched enough episodes to date. For some reason, they love showing Gordon's ass. Or sorry, his arse in Hotel Hell episodes.
After he found the cement mix like refried beans, he asked the owner to carry the beans out to the customers who were currently
Like, what are we... literally, that actually looks like canned cat food. Or like 10-month-old brownie batter that just solidified.
eating them.
Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. I'm surprised Gordon didn't make him spoon feed the owner of this and just be like, taste it.
Are you stupid?
After he refused, Ramsay asked why, and the owner said it was because he was too embarrassed. So Ramsay took things into his own hands and showed the customers what they weren't going to be missing.
Oh, no.
12 seconds later.
Never has a group of customers been
Oh,
more
no.
relieved to have to cancel lunch. What do you want me to do? Stand here and cry?
I've eaten this dog food in the fridge.
That's the fish bag.
It's what?
God.
That's the fish bag.
This
pleasure.
kitchen was bad. It wasn't just the food. The state of the general cleanliness of the entire kitchen
Here he goes. You know, we always love a good Gordon fingering.
was one of the worst in the history of Kitchen Nightmares. From top to bottom, there was dirt, grime, mold, and levels that are so bad that it's as
You know a kitchen is bad when they're playing X-Files music in the background.
if the kitchen hadn't been cleaned in years. When he asked the head chef if he knew how dirty the kitchen was, he admitted that he did, and Ramsay said that he should be ashamed of himself. shelf. There were dog food bags in the walk-in freezer.
See, that's even worse. First of all, what are we looking at? That's even worse because it's like, at least lie at that point and say, I had no idea. When you're admitting that you know how bad it is, it's almost worse than just lying.
Half-cooked meat, pesto sauce that looked radioactive, and on top of that, a general malaise or near-laughing expressions on the faces of everyone responsible.
What'd you find? What's funny for you?
What do you want me to do? Stand here and start crying or something?
That it's amazing that they were even in business in the first place, let alone for the years it obviously took for the kitchen to accumulate that much filth.
Guys, both off tomorrow?
Are we done?
They're both off tomorrow. They should both be off forever.
Get together?
Old pork.
Smell it! That's fucking older than me! How does that taste? How does it taste?
This one is sort of sad, but at least has some self-awareness that other restaurants don't tend to have. Here, the main server, Diana, knows that the problem with this restaurant is the food.
The main problem with the restaurant is what?
Most of these episodes that I've watched, once again, check them out on the Patreon. I've been doing this for years on there. I'm going to keep going, okay? I started 2 months ago, so I'm going to watch everything on the internet. But most of the problem is the servers are the ones that know. And the servers are the ones that complain, and the servers are the ones that care the most, it seems, I've noticed. But it's the owners that are just incompetent and don't listen. Because if they just simply listened and checked their ego at the door, everything would be fine. But almost none of them do that. And then they end up in this position.
I'd say the main problem is the food.
That could mean more than one thing, and in the case of this restaurant, does, as it's not only serving bland and crappy food, but also food that's basically unsafe for human consumption. Cross-contamination, spoiled food, and just general poor kitchen hygiene. Ramsay got into the kitchen itself and started to find a ton of different issues, from frozen food to all sorts of unlabeled meat. When Ramsay
It's green look. Oh my lord.
stumbles across an old piece of pork that looks similar to one that he was served earlier that day,
Oh,
you can
no.
actually hear the panic in his voice building to the anger that he rightfully has towards this sloppy,
At that point, I would just check myself in the hospital and say, let's just get it over with now.
filthy restaurant and those responsible.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Under no circumstances can we continue to serve food. Shut the place down.
Lobster almost kills a man.
Oh, I literally, this is the perfect promo for the Patreon. I'm sorry, you guys are probably like, shut up with the Patreon. I just am excited about it, okay? I just started it not too long ago, okay? Give me a break. But I watched this whole episode on Sunday on my Patreon. So there you go. It's giving me the perfect plug. It links in the description. Come on. You know you want to join.
Yeah, you smell that? And that's what that man's just eaten.
And this is not a joke. Like, first of all, I do love that they put lobster. Spell check, editor. Lobster. But the guy does go to the hospital, and I won't spoil anything else, but you gotta check it out on the Patreon to find out what happens.
What's that smell in here?
Oh, the plant juice.
Apparently, once
Gordon
a
got an
lobster
extra
or
shower
really
that
anything
episode.
starts decomposing, it releases a lot of ammonia, and that's something that could end up killing a person.
Ugly motherfucker.
Predator.
A lesson learned by this poor customer of Sal's Pizzeria, as he immediately became ill and was
Technically, it was Sal's Pizzeria, but it was Mama Maria's that got him sick, which is the restaurant that's connected and owned by Sal's Pizzeria.
vomiting in the bathroom before Ramsay caught wind of what was happening. Thinking that the man may have been dead, Ramsay ordered the same meal to figure out what was wrong with it, and immediately smelled the ammonia coming from the bad lobster.
What's the matter? The food ain't that bad, baby.
It's from there that he implored the owner to call 911, and the owner did just that before asking for a shot of vodka to calm his nerves and for the cameras to be shut off, just as Ramsay was about to shut off his kitchen.
None of this is clickbait either. That really happened.
Joe, just clarify something for me.
We could possibly kill them.
Kill someone.
That definitely was a first. And hey, science fact, kids, decomposing meat equals bad for you.
Yeah.
Smell. It's horrific.
Pigeon in the kitchen.
Pigeon in the kitchen.
Oh,
What?
My God. And the freshest thing in this kitchen is that pigeon flying around.
There's a pigeon literally in the kitchen. He said the freshest thing in the kitchen is this pigeon. That's really funny.
And he's lucky he's still alive.
This place was so gross that it had started letting the wildlife in, and Ramsay found it with a pigeon flying around in the
And I will say that pigeons are extremely dirty.
kitchen. While most restaurants deal with critters like cockroaches and mice or even rats that are all attracted to the thrown away food, these guys were just asking for it by never throwing anything away, or even putting anything away. Also,
What more do you want from me?
the seafood
Poor
sauce had a
Tyrese.
dead lobster in it. Not a cooked lobster, but a dead lobster.
That is a raw
The dead lobster was in the seafood sauce.
dead lobster. That is disgusting.
Hoarders and restaurants do not mix.
This is a horror show. When was the last time this walk-in fridge was cleaned?
Monday.
There are a few personality traits that don't mix with being responsible for food safety or cleanliness or just a general good atmosphere for a restaurant. At the top of that list has to be whatever traits lead someone to hoarding.
Compulsive hoarding.
Can you see the poop on the top over there?
While food hoarding can make sense for a failing restaurant where it'd be hard to throw away any meat or produce, keeping old broken down pieces of furniture and equipment make way less sense. As Ramsay explores and gets more and more grossed out, he sums it up by stating that
The place is littered with
and you'll
The place is littered with shit.
understand his point of view when you see how he found some years-old shoes hidden beneath one of the booths in the restaurant, a Joker card in one of the seats in the lobby,
Oh yeah, I've seen this one. He literally found shoes.
and
Who lost the shoes at a restaurant?
lots and lots of rotten meat juice. On top of that, there's the cross-contamination from cooked food and uncooked food, food
First of
equipment
all-
and the inside of a wall,
A word I never want to hear at a restaurant when I'm eating is meat juice.
and just crap everywhere. This is definitely one of the bloodiest kitchens in the world, and like Ramsay states, it's criminal.
a leg of lamb, blood.
And to sum up the cluelessness of the owner, when Ramsay asks why they need so much, the response is
We serve that
We serve that shit.
clueless pride.
That is a what?
This one takes the cake.
Chef Ramsay has observed the pattern of fast food followed by fast returns.
This pizza just got sent back.
Pineapple on pizza.
This restaurant prided itself on its fast service and apparently its equally fast returns from its customers. Maybe if they'd taken their time, at least with Ramsay around, they would have avoided him going into the walk-in freezer and discovering a house of horrors.
Oh my god almighty. That looks like something you'd find at a serial killer's house. Like a Jeffrey Dahmer's.
It's clear in this clip that the amount of negligence and filth really has put Ramsay over the edge, as he typically doesn't reach these levels of screaming and confusion, and because he usually has more empathy for people in the restaurant business.
Hot wings next to raw pork. You'll kill everybody.
However, here Ramsay hits prime levels of Ramsiness,
Ugh.
screaming expletives and really trying to do it in a way that might work on someone who'd let things get that filthy in the first place.
At that point, being empathetic and chill doesn't work. If you're doing something like that, where, like he said, I mean, you could kill somebody, you have to yell. You have to show them how insane this is. Because if not, you're going to end up getting a lawsuit.
He makes it about money,
Like, what are we looking at there? That looks like it hasn't been cleaned since the restaurant opened.
and that's something that a failing restaurant owner might understand.
You've got no idea on the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you've pissed through your hands.
Even if he's clearly been a slob long enough to let his kitchen reach those levels. At least there weren't any birds flying around the place, though.
Honestly, the bird is the least of their worries. That's funny, though.
Don't shut us down for
All right. Thank you, BabbleTop. Great video. Great video. Love it. Okay. Like the video if you made it to the end. Leave some comments of what the worst part of this video was. Was it the pigeon? Was it the 5-year-old shrimp? Was it the meat juice? Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. And then, of course, check out the Patreon. Seriously. You get 6 and or 7, if I'm being generous sometimes, videos every month for only $5.99. It's a great deal for Patreon. Trust me, I've looked in all of the pricing. There's just one tier. Check it out. We're almost at 200. So you literally going over there, enjoying the Patreon, unlocking all that content, could also get me to 200, which would be incredible. So, That is it for me here on Ryan's Average Reactions. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace.